Simon Garrett reporting there for us. Now, when Luca Debargu from France sat down to play the piano at a competition in Russia this summer, there weren't many people that had heard of him, perhaps his mum and dad. But that was about it. That all changed, though, when he was awarded fourth prize. A decent result, but what makes this story more remarkable is that he largely taught himself and he doesn't even care much about the piano. He's due to play in the UK for the first time, and just before he left from Paris, he spoke to the BBC's Lucy Williamson.
Supermarket cashier, literary student, and he doesn't even have a piano at home. But on the record of the past few months, Luca Debargu is on his way to being one of the world's top musicians. Luca didn't start playing the piano until he was 11, then dropped it as a teenager in favour of the bass guitar. He only picked it up again 4 years ago, aged 21.
I don't say I love the instrument. I think that it's a very convenient instrument because you are able to play all the things. You can play orchestral work on it. You can play choral work. You can play the string quartets on it. So it's very convenient. But I'm not in love with the instrument. I don't have some posters in my room of piano, or I'm not focusing on that.
It's an unusual view, but then Luca has had an unusual route into music, working in supermarkets to support himself through a literature degree and switching his focus away from the piano for several years.
I stopped practicing because I had no great guide. I had no great coach to support me, to share the great music with me. So there is something to share with the music. If you're only alone in your room doing some things in music, it has no sense. It makes no sense at all.
The fourth prize goes to Luca Debargu, France.
Then, this summer, everything changed. Winning fourth place in one of the world's top piano competitions would have been enough, but he also won a special prize from the Moscow music critics. And more than that, it gave everyone a chance to see what he could do.
Quand il joue, il est vraiment possédé par la musique.
When he plays, he's possessed by the music. It's very strange, very strong, almost violent. He lives every note with real intensity, and that's very rare.
Dans la partition.
Since the competition, Luca has received invitations to play in Italy, Canada, America and the UK. And he's been signed by a major music label. But he says he never thinks about becoming a great success. If I wanted that, he told us, I'd have gone to business school. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, Paris.